Today I want to talk about how you can publish a post in WordPress. If you recall, earlier in this course we already published a post, and you can see this post by going to Posts and then click on All Posts. Here you will see that there are already a post named My First Soccer Post. However, now we are going to publish a second post, and I'm gonna dig deeper into the different configurations that we can make while publishing our post. So let's dig into it. The first thing I'm gonna do is to copy some text from my soccer site. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do this while you take a coffee or something and wait for me to finish. Alright, now as I have copied some content from my other soccer site, I'm gonna just go ahead and click on Add New. And as soon as the page loads, you will be able to add a title for your post. So first thing I'm gonna do is to paste the content I copied from my other soccer site. So I'm gonna just go ahead and paste it. And this is the headline I want to use. So I'm gonna cut and paste, and there it is. So far so good. You can also see that the permalink we discussed in the previous section has been done right. So we have a SEO or search engine optimization friendly URL, which is good. The next thing we want to do is to play around with the content a little bit. So I'm gonna just show the different functions that you can use in order to modify the content and format it on the way you want. The first paragraph here, I'm gonna just click on bold and show you later how it looks like when we preview this post. Next, I'm gonna make this part of the text italic, and the next paragraph I'm gonna just strike through it with this button by clicking on it. After that, I'm gonna just add some points like 1, 2, 3. Actually, I was thinking that WordPress sometimes actually recognizes this as a list and automatically adds a bulleted list or a number list depending on what you put first. However, this time I'm gonna just click on the bulleted list, and as you can see, it automatically transforms it to a bulleted list. And if you just push enter and do like this, you will get a pretty nice looking bulleted list. Next, I'm gonna use the block quote. The numbered list is pretty much as the bulleted list. Instead of the bullets, you get numbers here. So I will just leave that for now. And after that, alright, just to show you the quotes, I'm going to just click on block quote, and this part is going to appear as a quote later when we preview the post. After that, we have the different alignment options. So we can align the text either to the left, center, and when I click on that one, you see that the text centers automatically, and also to the right. After that, we have the ability to insert a link. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark the soccer training and link this to the www.soccertrainingguide.com, which is my own site, or the site that I copied the text from. I'm gonna leave this as it is because I don't want the text to change, or the answer text as it is called, once the URL becomes active. I will always choose open link in a new tab because I do not want to lose any visitors. You can also link to existing content, as you can see down here. However, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just leave it as it is and then click on add link. Suddenly the link is active. We can also remove the link by clicking on the remove link button. The text is just gonna transform back to as it was, which was bold. So if you just click anywhere in the post and click on insert read more tag, you will see that a tag with more appears here, and you will see how this looks like when we click on the preview button. Actually, I'm gonna just do that right now because the second menu you see down here is a little bit special and allows you to do more customizations. So I'm gonna just click on preview and let's see how the post looks like. So scroll down and you see that this is the link, the bold part. Here's the italic text, the strike through, the bulleted list we did, also the quote text we marked, and the aligned text, and this is basically how it looks like. Now let's go back to our post and let's see how the second menu down here works. So you can basically add paragraphs inside the post. So I'm gonna just write here first paragraph there and then mark it and then just click on, obviously it is gonna be heading 2 because the title above is already heading 1. So go ahead and click on heading 2 and it magically transforms to a heading 2 paragraph. Alright, so after the paragraphs we have the ability to make the text underlined. So I'm gonna just mark one of the paragraphs or a part of it and click on underline, and the text immediately becomes underlined. After that we had to justify. So if I click on this one, you will see that the text moves a little bit inwards. We can also mark the text and make it appear in a specific color. So if I click here, I will get several types of different colors that I can choose among. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the red one. So we have also paste as text. This is special because sometimes you can copy content from a site and also you will get all the media, etc. Along with it. So if you copy, for example, a whole page, you will get everything that is listed on that page, and this can actually make that your browser crashes. So make sure you use the paste as text if you want to copy something and avoid just copying in the browser and then pasting immediately. We have also clear formatting. So if I mark a part of this paragraph and click on clear formatting, it will go back to the original formatting, which is the one that we used when we pasted the text. Next we have special character. So if you click on this one, you will get a bunch of different special character you can use. And this is especially useful if English is not your native language. After that we have the decrease indentant and increase indentant. You can play around with those if you want and align the text. And also the undo button, which is one of the most important buttons in the post dashboard, because usually most of us made several mistakes once they are publishing the post and you want to undo those mistakes, and this button is going to be worth gold to you. Trust me, you will realize that later once you start publishing your own posts. You have also the keyboard shortcuts here that you can use while working with your post. Next we have something called screen options, and this is something that most people new to WordPress miss, because it is not obvious that you can actually access those options. But as you can see at the top right, you can click on the screen options. So if you just click on screen options, and you can immediately see that you have several different other options that you can choose among. So for example, you can choose to display the discussion box under the post. So if I click on that one, it is going to appear under the post. You can also click to display the author of the post, and you have ability to send trackbacks, which we discussed earlier in this course. There's also an ability to add custom fields, etc. Basically, get the idea what you can do with this. So make sure you don't forget this once you are about to publish your very first post. To the right, you have the ability to either save the post as draft. You can also click on visibility, which will give you the ability to either stick the post to the front page. You can also password protect it, and you can also make it completely private so that the people only with the link can access it or are aware of the existence of the post. So you can also choose whether you should publish the post immediately, or you can set a specific date for when you want the post to appear. For example, if you are using an email list, you can schedule this and then notify your email list just about as the post is released. Next, you have the ability to choose categories. Right now I have only soccer articles and the one WordPress created automatically for me, which is uncategorized. And also the ability to add tags. So you can just type in whatever word you want to be associated with the post. So I'm going to just write soccer, play, football. Obviously in Europe we call it football and not soccer as in the US. You can also click on the choose from the most used tags, and you don't see any tags because we have not added any tags in the past, so this is why this is empty. You can also set a featured image in your post. If you have uploaded images in the past, you can click on add media, and inside here you will see images that you have used in your previous posts. So I can just go ahead and select one of those, and here you can give the meta info for the specific image. I'm going to just go ahead and click on insert into post. So here it is. So basically this is how you add a first post in WordPress. So lastly, I'm going to click on preview again to show you the final result. I'm not going to publish this post because or make it live on the net, because I do not want the search engines to penalize my site for copying content from other sites. As this content is already published on my other soccer site, the search engines are going to recognize this and then give a penalty to my site, which can make it decrease in ranks and also get completely removed from the index of, for example, Google and Bing. So this is basically how our experiment looks like, and it doesn't look pretty fancy, but the intention was not to show you a really clean and nice looking post, but to show you the possibilities you can do and also how you can format your post to make it appear on the way you want. Alright, now let's move further and get to the pages, which is a little bit special than posts.